What's up, bag holders? Let's hit the main account up. You want to? Just because it's up here, we hit the old Bitcoin. Got out of that today. I need to update the spreadsheet. What a day, you know what I mean? You ever have a day like that? All right, not a very big gainer here, but you should be able to see it nice if I actually go to the right time frame. Over a couple days, right? Nice little run. And it ain't that much work. It's really tiny positions for me, but over time I feel like they'll grow and it'll be the same amount of work, but I'll make a lot more money. You know what I mean? While we're on the subject, we own everything else. So while we're in the hourly time frame, let's just knock this out. You know what I mean? ETH were up really well. We got a nice profits here, but we're still kind of waiting for this thing to tag out. And now in the stock market, I'd probably be selling this thing or whatever like that. But these are different. These are like hedges, commodities, kindy. They're just something that people just hang on to for forever. They don't really produce much. Silver, you can see we're way above, but I'm actually at the still down. Yeah, so I'm probably in around here. So not much of a gain, and I want to make some money on it, so no big deal there. And that is it for those. All right. We have a sell on Home Depot. If you follow the website, you'll see some of this, not in real time, but before the videos come out, sure. Isn't that an awesome trade? I believe this order was placed like a long time ago, and had I been looking at it today, probably wouldn't have put the sucker in, but that's okay. I like all kinds of profits. I like, big ones, little ones. That was a 4.27% gainer. We held the thing for less than 2 weeks. Bought on the 3rd. And that's annualized 129.96% returns, and that's what we're in. JP Morgan, I believe we already did this sucker. It was just must have been a glitch in the little circuitry there. Because I got the notification this morning when I was at work. So this one needs to go back in the woodshed. Back in the junk pile. All right, next one. Norfolk Southern Railroad. Yep. Not much here. We sold a sucker. But we got this dividend too. So don't forget that. Come out at $1.35 a share. So we're happy about that. We've had this one a minute. Looks like we did this one yesterday too, didn't we? Let's check my prices here. We're good. And it might have done in after hours. Might do. We just have a lot of positions. We'll have to check and see what happened to Lindy there. Did they change names or do something crazy? Probably. There's always something going on. All right, and the star of the show today. Yes, we did have Target. Ask and you shall receive. If you're in the game, you can win. But if you're not, you got no chance. We had this thing for a little under a month, and we got a huge gain, and we'll type it in right here. 16% gainer in a month. So hopefully you can see the power in some of this strategy, and people think, well, I just can't trade. You know, I'm working. Well, shit, watch me. 201% annualized. And you know, we just run through this stuff a little bit after work every day. But we do it every day. You know, might have to piss off your wife or husband or your kids or whatever. Tell them greedy bastards leave you alone for a few minutes so you can look at stocks. Then when you're done, you can do whatever the hell they want. That's how it works. What you focus on grows. It's a science, right? From the science of getting rich. It's a science. It's not by chance. People that get there do the same stuff. This is what they do. All right, so the market's up. No flips. EVIX had a hell of a day, too. It was up 40%. Check that sucker. We actually have the $5 call sold. So hopefully it stays above $5 for a couple days. It looks like a breakout, but who knows with that damn stock. And we got the 250 put. So we're looking pretty right now, but anything can happen. So we'll go through here. We did have an update, and what we're looking for is 70 RSI to see if we need to sell anything. All right, but we also have one bullet to buy, right? So we're also in the back of our mind looking for that. You know, if we can find a where setup didn't work, but then started finding the bottom again, we'll get back in like we did the other day. 62. That's the Russell. You can see what happened when I hit that damn 200. Typically, that's always the case. What is it, Chili? We'll just rough it out. I don't mind holding small caps anyways. It's okay. If you can't take bad news or a little adversity, man, that's the whole game. Because you have to know and understand that if you just hold this crap as they raise dividends and do all the things great companies do, it just becomes a more valuable asset. And the price eventually will find the true value. And not like the hardware store, because most of them I think are out of business. But probably bad choice of words there. All right, here's one here. We got the 30 down here, right? Are we finally getting it? 23.30. Nope, it needs one more day, but it's close. And I got no reservations about just hopping right back in. No big deal. That one's close. They're all kind of doing the same dance, you know what I mean? That was a beautiful second run. All right, these are the flips. You can see fixed income did quite well today too. We do have another episode of Where's Your Paycheck Go? Because I got about ready to lock in that dividend. I got paid today, so we'll do that next. So stay tuned if you're interested. If not, that's all right. It's okie dokie. All right, we're just looking for a swing trade now. No big deal. And we're still a little strapped on the cash side, but you know, if it comes down to some stuff in the real world, I have no problem telling somebody I got no money for that. But I'm going to buy stocks every day. That's just what I do. Dang, this one's looking good too. Yeah, if you get a little FOMO or whatever from seeing these stocks we sold and see how they just continue to rip, by all means, hold them longer. Do whatever you want to do. Make your own decisions. I'm just going to show you what I do because that's all I can do. And it's not the perfect way. I guarantee it. There's somebody out there making a lot more money than me. But this stuff works. So bear that in mind. Better to do something that works than something that might work. You know what I mean? Because your time is the one thing you can't go back in time. That's why we have the investing account too. Because even if this stuff slows down or goes wacky or whatever, goes in a weird cycle, we have assets that we're just buying and holding on to them because we know that works, right? Warren Buffett proved it to the whole world. That's a good system. It works. So Lindy is no longer a thing, huh? I'll have to check my investment account because I was a shareholder. I think they might have done some kind of new company spin or something like that, but I don't know. We'll have to do a little research. And now you can see how favorable the market cycle was when we started doing these. And you can see why folks that hold longer all the way to the 70, 72, different ways to go about it, got a good handle on things because, yeah, this one's already kind of ran away from us because we're not getting a whole lot of opportunities, but that is A-okay because what that does is that frees up cash flow for us to put into the premium content, right? The market is a ripping, so I don't really want to be buying stocks anyway. I want to let them ride and start taking profits. But if a setup is there, I can't resist it. It's just not in my nature. I got too many goals. All right. Boom. Looks like everything's kind of just doing its thing, right? These are some of the dirty 30s I added in the bottom here. Not a huge fan, but that's it. So, nice easy day in the markets. 16% hitter on that. Just short of the threshold I set for the charity, but have no fear. It looks like our weekly premiums will feed the charity. And that's the market. You can't plan to it. It's not something you can do on a spreadsheet or a compound interest calculator. You just got to go with the flow, but you got to be ready to act, right? That's where having a set plan really helps you because if this, then that, and we roll. So, hope this video finds you well. Hope you're selling stocks too. Congrats to all those that had Target with me and EBIX. We'll see, but it's back to the promised land, and we'll see you in the next video. What did you do with your last paycheck? Peace.